Alright everyone, so this is the review for your Unit 6 and a unit test. Start with number 1. Lynn got a $100 gift card to Main Event. Well, if you notice here, every single one of these is $100. But then think about it. She's going to be purchasing things. If you only have $100, you can't spend more than $100. So anything greater than or equal to cannot be your answer. It has to be less than, because you can't spend more than what you have. She uses the gift card to buy 1 hour of bowling that costs $19.99. She also wants to use the gift card to play laser tag that costs $12 for each game. Key here is the word each, okay, but you'll notice here that 12 is with both. Here is the variable there. So the key here is, am I subtracting or am I adding? Well, this is about, even though it's about spending, the key here is that you're paying one thing and then you're paying another thing, so you're paying two things together. So you're not subtracting, you're adding the two things. So C is your answer there. Number 2, which number line shows the values of y that make the inequality negative 6y minus 2 greater than or equal to 10 true? Well, first of all, take a look at your inequality. Is that a circle or a dot? Well, remember, if it's got the extra line here, the equal to, that makes it a dot. So B and D are not answers because they're a circle. And then you have to look at your variable. Is my variable negative or is it positive? Well, there's a negative sign right there. And what happens when we do anything with a negative variable? Your inequality flips. So this will flip to less than or equal to. So therefore, going in that direction, that would be A as your answer. Moving on. Number 3 here. Select the expressions that are equivalent to 4x plus 2 minus, start in parentheses, 2x minus 4. First thing, get this out of the parentheses. But remember, there's a minus sign here. So that means these change. 4x plus 2 stays the same. Now, this can either be minus 2x, I'm going to actually write this twice because, wait a minute, 4x plus 2, it can be plus negative 2x, negative times a negative is a positive, so this can be plus 4, or it can be minus a negative 4. So then I take a look here at these two first and say which one matches one of these, and A does. 4x plus 2 plus negative 2x minus negative 4. The difference here is this is a minus 4, this is a minus negative 4, or a plus 4. So A is an answer and B is not. Now if I simplify this, okay, but we're going to get back to that in a second. Let's say I move my things around here, and let's actually take a look at this one too. 4x plus 2, alright, 4x plus 2, minus 2x, okay, minus 4. No, that should be a plus 4. That's not right. Well, what if I move everything around here? Well, 4x plus a negative 2x, well, 4x plus negative 2x, there's that. Positive 2, positive 4, so there's that, so this is an answer. Now let's say I solve these, okay? 4x minus 2x is equal to 2x. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6, so this one is correct. So A, C, and D are the answers there. Number 4, at midnight, the temperature in the city was 8 degrees Celsius. The temperature was dropping at a steady rate of 3 degrees Celsius per hour. So that tells me something. Dropping means it's negative per hour. So 3 degrees Celsius per hour. So that's negative 3, and it uses T. Okay, that represents a dropping of 3 degrees Celsius per hour, and it was already 8. Now 8 is not negative, it is positive, so that's plus 8. And then write an equality that represents T, the number of hours past midnight, when the temperature was colder than negative 4. Well, there's negative 4. Colder is, it has to be colder, that has to be less than that. So this is less than. B says solve this. Okay, so I want to solve this. I want to take away 8. Take away 8. Negative 3t less than negative 4 minus 8 is negative 12. And then I divide by negative 3. t, and then negative 12 divided by negative 3 is a positive 4. And remember, what happens when I divide by a negative to my inequality? It flips. So the end result here is t greater than 4. You have to make sure you flip that inequality when you have that negative. That's very important, because that'll affect this and your number line. So on your number line, you have to take, okay, here's 4. It's a circle, and it's going in that direction. All the numbers greater than 4. Number 5, expand the following. So if you remember our box method here, negative 1/2, negative 4x plus 6y. Okay, so I just have to multiply these. Negative times a negative is a positive. 1/2 times 4 is 2, so this is positive 2x. Negative times positive is a negative. Half times 6 is 3y, so this one is 2x, sorry, minus 3y. You can actually put plus a negative 3y too. The next one, factor the following. Again, the easiest numbers to factor with are 2, 3, 5, and 7. Well, 2 goes into both of these, so I can just use that. In fact, 3 goes into both of them as well. Now, it also, you can use 4, you could use 6. I'm just going to use 2. So in the box here, I've got 24x minus 18. I'm going to use a factor of 2. And I'm going to divide. 24 divided by 2, 12. Negative 18 divided by 2, negative 9. So this right here is my answer. 2 times 12x minus 9. Number 6, Tyler is simplifying the expression 6 minus 3x plus 6 plus 5x. Here's his work, and they show your work. Tell why Tyler's explanation is wrong. Well, look what he tries to do here. He tries to put something in parentheses. It just doesn't make any sense. What you have to do here is combine the like terms. So, tell why he's wrong. Tyler did not combine the like terms. Pretty simple. He tried to do something with multiplication in parentheses. That's not work. That's not going to work because only this has an x. This doesn't have an x. Same thing here. This has an x, but this one doesn't. Now, B says write an expression equivalent to that. That just means solve it out. So let's see here. Negative 3x. I'm going to just move things around here. Negative 3x plus 5x. Alright, well, and then I'll do 6 plus 6. Well, negative 3 plus 5 is a positive 2. So 2x. 6 plus 6 is a positive 12. So your answer there is 2x plus 12. The back page, there is a trick on it. Or is a key, there's a hint. And that key and hint is right here. It's this expression. Okay? You use this on every one of your problems. Okay, so it's given to you. You don't have to do anything else. So it says Diego's family car holds 20 gallons of fuel. Each day the car uses 0.9 gallons of fuel. Okay, so that's where that comes in. 20 minus 0.9. The warning light comes on when the remaining fuel is 2.5 gallons or less. Okay, so, and this is the part here. It says or less, and that's 2.5. So, in the first part, it's and actually this will be T right here. So what you need to do here, if you can drive the car for 15 days, which is the time. Okay, 20 minus 0.9 times 15. Okay, you want it to have more than this 2.5. Okay, so left over. You want, if the warning light comes on at 2.5 gallons or less, you want this answer to have more than that 2.5. So if I take 0.9 times 15, okay, that's 13.5. 20 minus 13.5, and I subtract that from 20, that's 6.5. So this is yes. because he has more than 2.5 gallons. What about 20 days? Well, it's the same thing. 20 minus 0.9 times 20. That's got to be greater than that 2.5. 20 minus 18, because 0.9 times 20 is 18, equals 2. This one is no, because the 2 is less than 2.5. Okay, so that's not going to work. Diego says, so then we go back to C. Well, the expression helps him understand the situation. In the situation, what does the variable t stand for? Well, t stands for, now you can put time, or you can put the number of days. And then D says write an inequality to determine the number of days Diego's father can drive the car without the warning light coming on and solve it. Well, you already have it. It's right there. Remember, this is all right here. 20 minus 0.9t less than 2.5. Well, I gotta subtract 20. Negative 0.9t less than, see, this would be 17.5, sorry, negative 17.5, and then I'm going to solve this to, see here, divide by negative 0.9, so 17.5 divided by 0.9 is 19.4, and that's your final, there you go, 19.4, that's your final answer there.